We are here with Mike Uden, our strength and conditioning coach.
Okay, so tell us about yourself first.
Well, my name is Mike Uden. I'm a strength and conditioning coach. I own and train for Team Uden Training. I'm 31 years old and I live in Castaic.
Okay, first question. Do you think it was hard work or luck that got you where you are today?
Definitely not luck. It was definitely hard work. I had to work hard for everything I have. I have 7 different certifications right now. I assisted one of the top trainers in the world for 2 years. It's just working hard. You always got to work hard no matter what you do, or else you won't be successful.
Did anyone encourage you to do what you do?
Yeah, I mean, I've worked out for a long time, so I always had people tell me to train and whatnot, and I loved it, so I did. And some of the best people, like my mentor, Robert Dos Remedios, he definitely encouraged me to do this. So, yeah.
All right, next question. Is there a certain part of your personality that best fits this career? If so, what?
Oh, absolutely. I was an athlete all my life, so I enjoy working with athletes. I enjoy getting people better, whether you're an athlete or not, because I work with everyday people as well. Everyone has goals, and I love having people obtain those goals and reach those goals and getting past them. Like I said, if you're an everyday person and you want to lose weight or you want to gain muscle, and having them reach that, or you're an athlete and you want to get better at your sport, you want to get a scholarship to a school. I've had so many people getting scholarships or playing in the MLB, NFL, things like that.
Did anyone discourage you?
No, absolutely not. No one ever said not to do something because I wouldn't listen if that's something I really wanted.
And have you ever had a job before this?
Yeah, I've had a lot of jobs, just like everybody else, trying to go through high school or college and little jobs here and there.
Alright, what sacrifices did you have to make to get where you are today?
Sacrifices, I wouldn't really call them sacrifices. I just, put in a lot of hours, for the certifications, having to study for them, going different places. I still go to seminars every year, about 3-day seminars, probably 2 to 3 times a year, where I have to go further away, whether it's out of the state or up in Long Beach where they have a big one every year. And it's countless hours and not time I get to spend, with my wife or my family, but it's worth it because I'm getting so much better. And you should always better yourself no matter what your career is. If you're not bettering yourself, that means everyone else is catching up and passing you. So.
What risks did you take in becoming a strength and conditioning coach?
The risks I took more so at the beginning was just trying to think. The risks I took would just be like trying to do something new, trying to do something that at the beginning when I first started wasn't a big deal. A lot of people weren't training as much, and was it a field that I could grow in? I thought it would be, and I thought people would, as they were getting results, would continue to want to work. So, but it wasn't guaranteed. Nothing's ever guaranteed. So.
Did you have any small failures along the way?
Absolutely. You fail all the time. It's just if you can pick yourself back up again. Whether you have a client and you lose a client, or you have, or maybe, you're just putting in just so many hours to where it's like, is it worth it? For me, it is always worth it. Just seeing the results that everyone's getting and how happy they are. So.
What is the hardest part of your job?
Hardest part of my job? I love my job, so I don't feel it's very hard. When you love what you do, things are a lot easier. So I would say the hardest part of my job is when a kid does not, or an athlete does not want to listen. They don't want to listen, it's not going to work. Or they don't want to do an exercise right, it's not going to work. So that's the hardest part, because then it makes me upset and ruins my day. So.
Okay. Our final question is, were there any classes in your high school that would encourage you to take, to help you prepare for your job?
In high school, there wasn't. I know you guys have an awesome sports med program now, which isn't the same thing, but it's a little bit, the field's closer than anything else that's available. And I think that's a great class for anyone else I think it would be a great class for any athlete to take, absolutely, so they can learn about the body a little bit more. Those are anatomy classes I think would be great for anyone to do, so they can learn more about the human body and different things like that, and how to recoup an injury, rehab an injury. But there wasn't anything fit for personal training, being a strength coach or anything like that. I had to do that after high school, and so yeah.
Alright, well, thank you.
You.
Thank you.